One of my favorite memories from this year was at the retreat, and I looked at you and I said, I don't know if I'm going to be a perfect RA. And you said, that's okay, I do not expect perfection out of you. And I really needed that. Thank you for this year, and we're going to miss you.
I just want to take a minute to thank you so much for this year. Thank you for the way that you have led us, led me in this team, the RA team. It's been a privilege to work with you. The phrase that I will remember you by is the phrase "as unto Jesus." You challenged me to see my RA job as unto Jesus, and to challenge the guys to do the dorm duties and all these things as unto Jesus. He is worthy of the way we live our lives and the way we do even the mundane tasks. And you've helped me see that this semester. That it's about the big stuff, but it's also about the little stuff and the little acts of faithfulness that we do as unto Him. And so that's been such a challenge for me.
Thank you for who you are, for so passionately following after Jesus, but also so passionately loving me and all the students. You have been a joy to work alongside, and you will definitely be missed. Love you.
Melinda, my favorite interactions with you have always happened when we weren't planning for them, when I would walk by your office, say hi, and then we end up talking for 30 minutes. You've been a help through students that were difficult, and I know that you'll continue to be a help with whomever you get to interact with, and I appreciate your intentionality.
Melinda, thank you for serving us well, for loving us well. Thank you for the time and energy that you've put into the student body this year, and how you cared and prayed for us so much it didn't go unnoticed. Thank you.
I'm so thankful to have been a student underneath the leadership that you girls bring. So thank you girls so much for everything y'all do for not only us students, but LBC as a whole. And I cannot wait to see what God has in store for y'all.
Melinda, I can't say thank you enough for this year. Thank you for speaking truth when truth needed to be spoken. Thank you for making us a priority in your life. And thank you for serving us like Jesus would have. We love you.
You're the best director of community life I've ever had, and the best student life boss I've ever had, and I know you're the best mom I've ever had. Thank you for loving us well and loving me well and holding the tension of a whole lot of hats and roles and responsibilities as unto Jesus in ways that glorify Him and honor Him on our campus. I love you.
Melinda, I don't have enough words to describe how thankful I am for you and what you've done in the department over this last year. And in the RAs and CAs lives, you've really meant a lot to us. And I thank you for that. I think if I had one memory that really sticks out with you, it's that when I came to your office and we just had a really deep talk and kind of exposed some truth, and how you loved me through that. So I pray that you continue to do that in everybody's lives that you're with. Thank you so much.
Hi Melinda, this is Natalie, obviously, like you can see. Just wanted to say we'll miss you so much, and we're so grateful for the time that you had here and that you invested. I just wanted to personally thank you for always making me feel welcome and giving me a big hug every time I see you, and that really helped a lot, knowing that you were always really genuinely interested. So thank you so much for all you invested, and I'll be praying for you as you go on to the next adventure.
Hey Melinda, I don't even know where to start. Thank you for just the impact that you've had on campus and in my life personally. I want you to know how much you're going to be missed and how loved you are here, and I pray that we could stay in touch. And
Melinda, I just want to thank you so much just for your intentionality, your love, your compassion, and just your joyful spirit. Just over this year, you have impacted this campus so much in just 1 year. And one thing that I really appreciate about you, Melinda, is just your just intentional perspective just on relationships.
Melinda, thank you so much for everything that you did for me and for the Res Life team this year. I am so thankful to know you and to be able to watch you lead with such confidence and wisdom. And I'm definitely going to miss you. And I'm going to miss being able to come into your office and just talk about life and get one of your amazing hugs.
Hi, Miss Melinda. Thank you so much this year for just always living with righteousness, showing us what it looks like to live with righteousness, never being afraid to tackle tough topics or anything like that, and just being an example for us. So thank you so much.
Melinda, thank you so much for just being such a great example of what it looks like
to be a person filled with grace and truth and leading by example. Because of your leadership and your example, this has been a year where I have grown both personally and professionally, and I seriously have you to thank for that. So thank you just so much for your beautiful example, and we're gonna miss you a lot. I love you.
Melinda, first I really just want to thank you for the hard work that you've put into students' life here, the individuals, the people here at LBC, putting that above the institution. So I thank you for that, and I also thank you for making this institution a different place than what I was used to and what I am used to, which are all good things. But as I think of memories and such with you, the very first one I think of is whenever you were going through your whole interviewing process, and we all went to Sweet Frog with some of the RAs, and we went there and we had to grab our ice cream and stuff and leave because it was closed, and we're all sitting in this circle and just having this really great conversation with you. And the first word that popped into my mind throughout that whole part, and I think really defines you, is that you're a genuine person. Your love for people is genuine, and your love for Jesus is genuine. So I look forward to hearing how God's going to use you in the future.
Hi Melinda, I just want to say thank you so much for all that you have done and everything that you have sacrificed within your position on our Res Life team. You have been a tremendous blessing to each and every one of us in so many different ways. So thank you for sharing your heart and for sharing your life with us. Love you.
Melinda, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work here. And although I was a little bit scared of you at first, I'm truly joyful that we're going to be connected with each other for the many years to come.
Melinda, I'm so grateful for the year that I was able to work with you. Thank you for your humility and for your grace and for your handling conflict with love and compassion. I have been so challenged and convicted through the way that you serve and the way that you love Jesus, and I'm just thankful for those lessons.
Melinda, the very first conversation I can recall of you was in your office right after you started here at LBC, and I was working through some difficult questions of where I felt like God was leading me, and you in just a few sentences were able to encourage me, able to challenge me and motivate me to really look for answers in God's Word in the context of my relationship with Him. And along with that, I also have come to know you as someone who very intentionally cares for students, who goes very far out of their way to serve them by getting to know them, getting to know their culture and background. And so God has used you mightily in my life and in the lives of many others around campus.
Melinda Clark gives the best hugs!